Glendale Merlins.
Barely
First
a
blood.
minute in. And the Merlins.
Great celebration over there. I will say it's very hard for us to see Life West's numbers.
Yeah, it's blue with a green outline on a blue background.
I know,
so.
and it's dark, and I'm just going to say I'm blind. I'm working on it, okay? So I apologize if I don't call the right number.
So a minute into this game, the Merlins hit the front courtesy of the captain, the hooker, Joanna Kitlinski. And a big crowd on hand for this one. I saw them all. It's all party atmosphere. Lots of
folks stuck around after their matches today. They don't fly out till tonight, maybe not even till tomorrow. So all of the folks from the earlier matches are having the opportunity to stay and watch these games, or this game.
So I believe this is Carly Waters.
No,
this is Mackenzie Hawkins.
Yeah, Matt Hawkins. She's a rookie here for Glendale Merlins, recent graduate of Lindenwood University.
My hometown, St. Louis, Missouri. Very good rugby program for the Lions from St. Charles.
Absolutely. They
Saw
played
some
yesterday.
Lindenwood fans and players here, and the kick is good.
Yeah, Lindenwood played BYU yesterday here and bested them.
Good win there for the Lions. They built such a great both men's and women's programs.
So Amy Neighbor here to kick off for the Gladiatrix.
Neighbor's been taking the drop kicks. They've usually been having another kicker go from the tee. And a good take here by the lock. That's Jenny Cronish.
Stolen by Jen Seaver.
Right back ahead. That's going to be a good battle between the locks.
Benson.
Seaver back playing number 8 today.
Lewis over that ball to Neighbor.
Good work by Parsons to spill it out, but the Merlins doing even better rush defense there.
A.K. Pendraza looking for space there, right around the breakdown.
Good work. She's a very good quick scrum half, Pedraza.
She's also a recent graduate of Lindenwood. Ball to Neighbor. Neighbor streaking through.
Oh, good tackle there.
Tackle by Learned.
Yeah, that was Learned, the prop forward who brought her down. Great drive backward there by the Merlins, and the hometown crowd, you can clearly hear in the background. They love it.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Glendale Merlins' home field, home turf. Ball is spilled backwards.
And did Glendale come up with it? Yes, the number 8, Carmen Farmer. And a penalty now here.
Diving over.
I think that
was Jen Seaver coming straight off of her feet.
Actually, after a penalty. Not after a penalty.
So a good chance here now, for Glendale to kick for touch.
Looking to get themselves down the field a little bit so they can put some more pressure on the Gladiatrix. That looks like it is short.
Find touch. No.
It won't.
But wait a second, it was
knocked
spilled.
Forward.
Yep, knock on by Green, so we'll have a scrum.
Number 7, Bitsy Carnes.
Knock on from Green.
First scrum of the match.
And we talked about this a little bit yesterday, myself and my co-commentators, about the home field advantage Glendale has right now. Not only did they get to sleep in their own bed, eat the food they wanted, but they're used to playing at 5,280 feet.
Guys, I've made a big mistake. The number 9 is not A.K. Pendraza. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, it is.
It is Lauren
Kenyon. Pedraza is on the bench. Pedraza started at number 9.
True, my fault.
Last game. Good pushback here from Life West.
Big scrum by Life West.
But a good
ball
pick
by
there
Carmen
from Farmer. Still in field.
Yep, driving forward, ball up by Waters.
She did such a good job to stay
Waters
in touch there.
Erke driving forward. Maya Learned over. Out to Hawkins. Hawkins to Broughton. Broughton still on the move. Still rolling, still going.
Yeah, she was never tackled until she was well inside the Life West 22.
Hawkins to Learned. Nice tackle by Sarah Parsons. Ball out to Hawkins. Hawkins popped through.
Oh, great
on the chase. And that will be touchdown. It'll be a 22-meter drop.
Very good work. Very good chase right there. There were a couple Glendale players going for that.
An attempt at a kick and chase is grounded in the try zone by Life West, resulting in a 22 drop.
So they will have the dropout from center field here. And a bit of a delay.
looking for space is why they're passing that back and forth across the front there. Neighbor looking for a space to drop kick that.
She puts it over the top, and Carmen
Looks like
Farmer.
Yep, that'll be a line out to Glendale.
So a line out there. Farmer she had a good beat on it. She had a very good line to try and take that kick, but decided just let it bounce out and have Kitlinski, the try scorer thus far.
Good awareness. You know, it allows Glendale to start from where they are in their terms, on their terms. Line out to Glendale. JoJo Kitlinski, the thrower. Carmen Farmer coming into the line.
Very
Beautiful
good take
line
from
out.
her.
Lots of pressure there for Carly Waters. Oh, spilled that ball.
That's a loose ball and looking
up.
to go forward. This is, I believe that is Alona Williams dotting down right under the black dot. Great intercept to that loose pass there by Alona Williams.
No mistakes can go unpunished at this point. This is going to be that kind of game. Both teams on point. Right, that miss pass there from the backs, taken by Alona Williams.
So Alona Williams with the score, and we will look to see who will be taking the kick.
Looks to me like it's Letty Hingano.
Yeah, that is Cisa Letty Hingano, the fullback, did not play. The leading point scorer this year in the WPL, if I remember reading correctly.
I had the honor of coaching Letty in the under-20 USA Women's National Team. She's just a fantastic lady.
And let's see what she'll do with this conversion. And I think she'll put it right between the big sticks.
Up and through.
She does.
That looks good to me. Referee's flags come up.
So we are tied 7-7. A great intercept try.
There were no bodies over it.
The loose pass there taken up by Alana Williams, and she has got pace to burn after a very good forward try by Kitlinski.
Life West really has quite the pace on their defensive launch, so Glendale is going to have to work those passes quickly through the line. Restart by Gabby Cantorna.
Good high one, and it'll bounce.
And it hits the ground.
And it takes
into Nicole Strasco's hands.
Bit of luck there that Strasco was there, as that was bouncing back towards Glendale.
Kenyon Deceiver, it could have been bad for Life West. To Parsons.
Good jumping out of the line there by the number 12. That's Mackenzie Hawkins to prevent any offload.
Carnes going forward. I think that's Day. I can't see that number. It looks like a knock on by
out on the wing, Williams. It was a tough pass to deal with. Looked like it was drifting a little bit forward.
Remind the flanker not to push against the opposition prop, the green flanker.
So that would be
blindside flanker, so it's going to be the 6.
That would be Frida Fatou, who they are telling that she's not pushing against the Glendale prop forward. Yeah. That was Fatou they were given the warning to that you heard via RefLink.
Crouch! Fine! Set!
Put in here from Carly Waters.
Oh, pop straight out the back underneath Carmen Farmer's feet.
And Waters will get it right back. She's in a tight spot there against the far touchline. Now brought back in towards center field. Penalty to Glendale.
Penalty to Glendale, not rolling away.
And so now decision time. Do you think they might have...
By the hooker number 2, Jamie Lewis?
Yeah, Mackenzie Hawkins.
Jessica Lewis, I'm sorry.
The penalty for not rolling away at the tackle affords Glendale an opportunity at the post.
And they're going to kick for the poles.
Yeah, Mackenzie Hawkins calling for the tee.
So we played just over 10 minutes by my watch, and it is 7-7. Though Hawkins, she had that penalty earlier on, and the conversion earlier on. Not an easy kick for her from the far side. This one a bit more in towards center field, and about 24 meters out. 15 meters in to the right of the posts.
Just north of their 22.
She sets up, very reminiscent of Johnny Wilkinson, the great England kicker, with the way she is gathering herself.
Good strike.
Looks good
It's
in flight, and that'll raise the
Good.
flags.
It will. 10-7 in favor of the Glendale Merlins.
And a smart decision, I would think, from Glendale to go for the poles.
When it's open to them, why not? 3 points is 3 points. It gets them on the board. It gets them the lead right now.
And you're right about that. I mean, in a final right now, points are of utmost importance.
Absolutely. You only need one extra to win, right?
Definitely.
Okay, Amy Neighbor with the kickoff. High, very high.
That's going to go 10. That
Looking
just,
10.
just makes through and
Maya
spilled
Learned
forward there.
Advantage.
Picked up by Lauren Kenyon. Out to Parsons.
Still
Parsons
have the
to Carnes.
advantage. Advantage is over.
Carnes running through. Tackled by Kitlinski and Ryan, it looks like. Neighbor back inside to Lewis.
This is really good work from Life West to try and press the advantage here. They knew they had a bit of house money there with the knock-on advantage, and now drawing forward and pushing past the game line at every opportunity right now, and now they've won a penalty.
Yeah, penalty on Glendale. Looks like they're going to go quick. Kenyon quick. Out to Parsons. Parsons one-hand grab to Seaver.
Really good take there for Parsons. Looked like she had
Absolutely.
overran it there for a moment.
Yeah, she has great hands. Parsons is a forward convert. She was a number 6, number 7 for the World Cup squad last year.
You may have heard in the background, penalty advantage there for Life West over Reflink.
Out to Parsons. Parsons Neighbor streaking through.
Only one to beat for Neighbor. And a good
she's
tackle
taken.
there by Caitlin Broughton there to cover over.
Yeah.
And they've won a penalty.
Yep, they have. So between Broughton and Nash, they were able to stop that run by Amy Neighbor.
Not releasing the ball, I believe, there by Life West. And what a break there for Glendale.
Yeah, great tackling in that backfield. The back three really working well together, making sure that nothing breaks through.
Yeah, I
them.
thought that Neighbor was in the clear there,
no.
but really good cover made by Caitlin Broughton.
Yep, Caitlin Broughton, Deanna Nash back there also.
A kick for touch, though. That was the number 8, Jen Seaver, trying to...
take it out, grab it back in for them. So Gabby relieves some pressure. Cantorna relieves some pressure for the Merlins. Kitlinski to throw a line out, full line out here for the Merlins. They find Cronish in the back, driving maul.
They've got those twin towers
man,
there,
they sure
Cronish and Farmer.
Sure, and they're turning that maul now, trying to drive it straight forward. Yep.
And a penalty now won.
Ball carrier.
For going in front for the maul going in front of the ball carrier.
Yep, can't do that. That's a no-no.
And now Life West gets it back in a good position for them.
So that penalty was on Rachel Ryan. Parsons looking to get them even closer.
She's got a good
kick.
boot, very good boot there for Parsons.
Life West to fine touch line out awarded.
Keep
Line out.
everyone in line with you, please.
Lewis with the throw-in.
About 15 meters in from the 22, and a good take there at the back. I believe that was Rachel Marie Ryan. Was
No.
that? No, that was Tom. No, excuse me. That was Rose Russell at the back of the lineout.
Referee is telling them to use it, it sounds like. Kenyon
Finally
to
get it out
Parsons.
back.
Parsons tackled right away, right at the line.
You saw the Glendale reaction, their bench, the second that tackle was made. They all went up, yay, and now far side.
Alona Williams trying to break through.
Looking for her second try of the
Tackled by
night.
Gabby Cantorna. Out to Benson.
Glendale really has to get over and scramble defense here on this near side.
Lewis to Carnes. Carnes just cutting through people.
She's short.
She's short the line. Glendale trying to reconnect. Nini versus KB.
Try time.
Nini Persinger in.
West through for their second try.
Nariah Persinger, they didn't have enough numbers on that near side, and you could see it kind of developing earlier on. Glendale, the defensive line was urging, let's go, let's get further
really
away
thinking
to that
about-
edge.
They have to fold around that breakdown so that they make sure they cover everybody.
Yeah, and
Yep.
they just ran out of numbers there on this near side edge.
Yeah, absolutely. So Persinger in the corner. So let's see. This will be a bigger kick for Letty Hingano.
Hingano's setting up 5 meters in from touch, about 22 meters away to the left side, to the right side, excuse me, of the poles. Right-footed kicker, good setup for her.
About 45 seconds.
Let's see, asking about how much time. Referee Roach tells her there's 45 seconds left.
What on the shot clock, if you will?
Yes, on the shot clock. So kickers are given, I believe in 15s, it's 90 seconds.
Hingano will spray it across the face there, so it's 12-10 in favor of Life West.
Very back and forth. Life West up by 2.
So 2 tries, one of them converted, playing a converted try and a penalty at the moment.
Yep, so we will have another kickoff by Miss Cantorna. I also have gotten to coach Gabby Cantorna with the USA Under-20s, so lots of young blood coming in here to Glendale.
It's just great to see just the general...
on this field, actually.
On this field as well. Just great
Frida
to see.
Fatou with a take on the far side of the field. It has been bundled into touch.
The younger player development just across the country, the growth of college rugby. Not just, the hotbeds you think, your Dartmouths, your Cals, but these newer programs like Lindenwood, Kutztown.
Yeah, Life University.
Life University, obviously.
Yep, and that's into Erke.
Advantage.
Out to Waters.
And they will take an advantage right there.
Waters, listening to Roach, decides that she's just going to wait and take that advantage and get the free kick.
Yeah, the free kick.
Numbers in the line out is what the call was against Life West. All right. Waters and Cantorna having a chat about what they should do.
They're going to take a scrum.
They are going to scrum.
And this will be the first. Is this going to be the first scrum of the match, or
no,
they had one earlier?
No, we've had scrums earlier.
Sorry.
There's definitely been a lot more. The set play that they preferred right now, it seems, is the line out. Both of these teams.
Crowd.
Well, we talked earlier about how tiring that tight 5 to scrum is, and they want to be able to have a wide open, fast game. You don't want to have a really tired tight 5.
Good put in and to take out
So
the back
Carmen
by Farmer.
Yep, Farmer looking for B on the sidelines
And
over
she's
there.
been pushed into touch.
Was it thrown forward into touch or just flat into touch? Flat into touch. Okay, just the line out.
Yeah, just the line out. They were asking if she'd been bored into touch on the tackle off the scrum.
Yeah, I think that was Amaral that got pushed into touch. B. Amaral.
Step in.
The Brazilian.
The Brazilian, yes.
Step in. Good.
And she looked very, very good in their semifinal. Beatriz Amaral.
Right. Nice line out. Rachel Erke trying to mess it up there. Rachel Ryan out quickly. Parsons with the carry.
Good tackle bust there by Parsons going forward.
Kenyon to Carnes. Russell over that ball. Today to Hingano to Persinger.
Oh, great tackling there by Deanna Nash. But Persinger
Oh, and
even
turnover
better.
ball. Looks like turnover ball to me.
I've seen a knock for it off of gold.
Referee Roach says she sees a knock on off of Glendale.
So that looked like for a second she had been pushed out into touch. Their Persinger is really coming over to make the tackle, Deanna Nash. But somehow Persinger stayed in.
No, I think she dumped the ball back in, and so she was no longer touching it.
Right.
But
so
again, we don't have TMO, so I can't tell you exactly.
Together and we're not driving early, okay? Take
All right.
the weight, thank you.
Good talk. So we've had a lot of talks to scrums today. It sounds like scrums have been trying to do some fancy little stuff to their extra dark arts today, huh?
like
so-
you said, you're a former front rower yourself, so
Shh, don't tell.
hey, there's honor amongst thieves.
Put in here by Kenyon. Strike by Lewis. Looking for the back to Seaver.
Back for up
Out to
early.
Persinger.
Good tackle.
Persinger runs into Erke and Cantorna.
Advantage back line up early.
Kenyon to Strasco. Nope, that's going to Parsons.
So an advantage. They're going to come back
line
for the
up
penalty.
early.
Up early in the line out? Or off early, I'm
Off.
sorry. Off early of the
Guys,
scrum.
attention
Yeah.
here. The back line's coming up early.
Back line coming up early. Ooh, the crowd is not pleased.
Yep, a lot of Glendale supporters that come in, so a lot of signs and T-shirts, and they're sitting just about everywhere right now. The verges that they have here have been all cleared out due to the sun, and they got even some of the people sitting on these snowbanks that were created when they cleared this field.
That is not out. Oh, it is out now.
Yeah, tapped out there as Gabriella Cantorna trying to keep that one in play. Right now, 12 plays 10, Life West leading Glendale.
Yeah, Lewis with the throw in here. Full line out. Nice let out to Carnes. Carnes to Kenyon. Kenyon to Neighbor. Neighbor charging through. Hard charging. Cantorna takes her down. Ooh, not yet.
She needed a little bit of assistance there
by
from Kitlinski.
Kenyon to Seaver. Clean breakdown. Kenyon to Parsons. Parsons looking for Williams on the wing.
Looked like Williams had fumbled it for a second. Now they're put in a touch.
Yeah, and it popped backwards. I'm not sure how that happened. So we're going to have a line out to Glendale.
Steve, if you can help me count the lineup, please.
And now the referee, Roche, wanting some assistance in counting at the line out.
So for those of you joining us, if you don't know this law, you have to have defense has to match the number of folks in the attacking line out. Throw into Erke. Looking to Thompson that was with the backs. Waters to Cantorna.
They've got a lot of numbers.
Fumbled
That
ball.
went backwards. That went backwards.
Oh, that's good. That's good. To Lernan, to Ryan. Ryan.
Oh, she was picked up in the tackle, but
Yes,
they're
she
saying it was fine.
Yep, because she landed flat. I think it's okay.
Now penalty.
Cronish to
Offside.
Offside penalty.
3, offside.
2 players. Number 3, Katie Benson.
And the eighth man, Jen Seaver.
Yeah, the number 8.
Yeah.
All right, so Glendale's deciding what to do. Looks like Cantorna's tying her shoe.
I think they're going to kick for touch.
I would bet. Try to get themselves down the field a little bit.
They've had a very good kicking game. Both teams have really utilized kicking from ball in hand thus far pretty well.
Talented kickers both sides. Yep. Gabby
That's a
Cantorna
very good kick. Up to about midfield.
finds touch, yep, right to midfield. So Glendale will have their line out right there.
I don't think we've had very many time-off stoppages thus far.
I don't think so.
It's
I
been
think we're right about on time.
It's been a very good, quick game.
Line out to Erke. Erke to Waters. Penalty. Intentional knock-on.
Deliberate knockdown is the call there.
Frida Fatou. Out to Erke. Erke running through.
Really good take forward. Glendale crowd really liking
Still
that.
have their feet. Waters to Cantorna. Cantorna to Thompson. Thompson charging through.
There's a player
Waters
down in back
to
play
Hawkins.
for Glendale.
With Tornado over the top.
There's another one down for Life West, so it's 14 against 14, and we're going to get a stop here
Dangerous
for the
play.
injured players.
Let them. So we're down the 10 for Glendale. Gabby Cantorna. And
There's the Life player down is more serious. I can't see.
Life West. Life West.
Life West player down.
So that's Gabby Cantorna. Catherine Benson is, I believe, who that is, the number 3.
Yes, she's playing
that true?
Yeah, that's Benson, the tight head. She had a pretty good game the other night for the Gladiatrix. And
Benson also capped Eagle. So if you're just joining us, this is the WPL Women's National Final. Currently, the score is 12-10 in favor of the Life West Gladiatrix. A few little pieces of information. This is the Life West Gladiatrix first year in the Women's Premier League. And Glendale, they have seen this place before. They have definitely been in this final match. So we'll see how they rise to this occasion this year.
yeah, you look over at the main stadium here. You could see so many Pacific Rugby Premierships, national championships for the Merlins.
Yep, WPL championships, the men. There's a MLR team here as well.
The Glendale Raptors.
This is Rugby Town, USA, isn't it?
Definitely. And this is just a great facility. This is my first rodeo here, and I have loved every second of it.
It is fantastic.
On the body, not on the arm.
All right, so sideline AR is telling referee Roach to watch some binds in the scrum. We're going to have a scrum down here to Glendale Merlins. You can hear lots of talk in there. They're both teams really getting ready for this. Waters with the put in.
Good scrummaging here.
Yep. Waters to Cantorna. Cantorna looking out the back to Emerald. Emerald hard running.
Oh,
Ball
great
in Nash's
offload.
hands.
That was a phenomenal offload there from Amaral.
Broughton over the top. Waters to Cantorna. Cantorna to Learned. Thompson over the top of that one. Hawkins ball in hand. Ryan over the top of that.
Cry of leave it. Good
Man,
clean out
this
needed.
is a fast-moving game. Ball into Oz's hands.
Zasnim Nalbandian.
Yep, Nalbandian. Number 1, Maya Learned. Good carry. Cantorna and Cronish coming in to clear that. Cantorna with the pop
great
through.
Rubber.
Look
Great
at this
rubber
pace.
kick.
Oh. Sorry, my microphone got a little funky.
No, that's just the playback.
Got it. I think we have a turnover here. Looks like Kenyon with ball in hand to Parsons. Parsons with the boot. Clearing.
That's going to stay in play.
It is. Waters looking to pick that up with Cantorna.
And now Cantorna will get it.
Yeah, she's in. Did not go out. Ball in hand, Nash. Nash looking upfield. Glendale looking to regroup.
Might we see another
Ball to
tactical
Ryan.
kick?
You lost it, Green!
Ref telling Green to leave it alone. Ball into Learned's hands. Learned driving forward.
Let it come, no hands!
Yep.
No
Again,
hands in at
talking
the
to
ruck,
Green.
yeah.
To Cantorna. To Cronish. Cronish to Thompson. Thompson finding some space.
Oh,
To
another good
Groton.
offload.
KB with some space. Popped back up.
And she's finally been put. No,
Nope,
still
ball
in
is
hand.
still in play. To Cronish.
What a great sequence of play this has
I
been.
know, this is great.
And
Yep.
finally a penalty.
Yeah, she's been trying to talk him out of it this whole time.
And time off.
Yep, so referee Roach had been trying to talk them out of these penalties. She's been telling them to release, and now finally I think she's had enough. So she's going to say,
Because they're going to Glendale side. They're going to their own side. They're not going to get held in. All right.
So some work at the breakdown
Yep.
there. Trying to come in you got to come in through the gate on the breakdown. And
yeah, and she's worried a little bit about their groundwork too, trying to make sure that A, they're rolling the right way, and B, that that there's a fair contest for and over the ball. Looks like Hawkins here is going to go for points.
she was successful with her first penalty earlier, 2 for 2 off the boot, 5 points.
Breakdowns in the first half of this match. Referee pauses for a conversation after a Life West player into the ruck from the side, allowing the Glendale Merlins another attempt at goal.
So now the Merlins with a chance to take the lead again off the boot of the number 12, Mackenzie Hawkins.
Now this is a live ball. If this ball does not go through the uprights, Life West has the opportunity to play it. So that's why they're stacked in the manner that they are.
But the way that Hawkins
Nice
has
strike.
been kicking, just like that.
Yep, and that is good. She makes it look so easy, Kevin.
Conversion successful, penalty successful.
It really is. I mean, she just gathers herself
Merlins
and
take the lead.
is just a very solid kicker.
Very much so. So that makes this a 12-13 match now in favor of the Glendale Merlins.
She's been the difference thus far, 2 penalties and the conversion.
We talked earlier in games today about how important that kicking game is and for points-wise. Kickoff by Neighbor.
That's
not going to go 10.
That's not going to go 10. So scrum back at the center spot.
So they get a choice. Looks like they choose scrum. Most people do.
Yep.
Scrum down to Glendale.
I think everybody's been choosing scrum straight away. Scrum, scrum, scrum.
I think the only time that you wouldn't is if your scrum is really struggling.
Crouch! Fine! Set!
You can hear the forwards in there talking to each other. Referee Roach not happy.
Yeah,
with what's
reset
going
with
on.
the scrum.
The green loose head piece for weight over her.
Just some issues with the loose head prop. That'd be Aubrey Huey for Life West, number 1.
Reset, guys.
Yeah, referee Roach has gone to the other side of the scrum so she can keep an eye on Huey and Nalbandian. Sorry, Oz, pronouncing your last name.
Crouch!
Just think of the old tennis player, David Nalbandian from Argentina.
Set!
Put in by Waters. Life West giving them a shove. Ball out by Farmer.
Oh,
Farmer.
good running here from Farmer.
Yep, Farmer looking for an offload. Gets taken down. Out. Ball gets flung out of that breakdown. Picked up by Hawkins.
Good clear-out work here at the breakdown.
Absolutely. Waters to Nalbandian. Cronish over that. And Kitlinski. Waters to Cantorna. Cantorna to Learned.
And once again, the clean-out.
Yep.
9.
Hawkins to Kitlinski. Kitlinski still going.
The
Taken down by 2.
The lone try scorer thus far for Glendale, Kitlinski.
Cantorna to
Oh, she
Erke.
fumbled it. Tried to put it on the boot
I
there.
know. I think she tried to make that look like
Right,
she's
but-
dropping it out of hand to kick.
Yeah,
Smart idea, though. It might work.
But Roach was right. Roach, the ref, was right there in front.
Yes, she sure was.
She's been on point the entire night, and this big crowd here, this game's just had such a great flow to it.
It has. It has. And when they have ball in hand, it looks pretty. You know, they're moving the ball well. I noticed this game is a fast game.
Yes.
It's just moving.
No doubt about that. I mean, it's back and forth, and
Crouch.
Let's
chance
see.
of here we
This
go
is
Merlins.
a Life West put in. This will be put in by Kenyon. Kenyon strike by Lewis. To the back at Seaver. Seaver will pick and pop to Kenyon. Kenyon to Hingano.
Advantage, high tackle.
High tackle there coming up
Yep.
against.
So penalty
the
advantage
Merlins.
to Life
You got
West.
penalty advantage, Green.
Yep. Yep, that'll be.
Yep.
13, high tackle.
Yep.
Crowd not happy about that one, but
Not at
it was a high shot.
So that'll be a call number 13, Julie Tordonato. We'll be taking it to a penalty kick. Sarah Parsons has ball in hand. Looks like she will look for a space downfield.
Just asking if she was on the mark, and now we've seen her kick from hand, and she's got a good boot.
Yes. Sarah Parsons is pretty much all-around rugby player. Like I said, she played in the back row in the last World Cup, and she's just a spitfire. Nice kick. She gets them down the field a little bit farther.
Inside the Merlins 10, and straight away they set the line out, and they've got to wait a second, get the ball off the field.
Yep,
The,
too many balls.
Step out for me, thanks.
Line out for Lewis.
We're not playing pinball. We don't
Nope.
have multi-ball.
Nope, sure do not. Lewis to Carnes. Oh, touched by Erke to Kenyon. Ryan coming through.
Advantage coming. And wait a second, we may get a card.
She's going to have a talk.
Captain. The second high tackle we've had. Sure. I haven't seen direct contact with the neck, so it's a penalty only, but you've got to keep them lower. Okay?
Well, you heard it yourself.
Yep.
2 high tackles in a row, but no head contact, which
Right.
would have been
A card right away.
Card. Yeah,
So 3 strikes, you're out, remember?
definitely.
Again, Parsons ball in hand. As I was saying before, she would wreck people. She's such an amazing tackler when she played in flanker. So it's different to see her here at 10. And she's just doing great. She's controlling the field. She loves that chess game.
She
of
looks
10.
like a She
Yeah.
looks like a natural.
I talked to
there
her
as
yesterday.
first receiver.
Yeah, I talked to her yesterday about it, and she loves the strategy there at 10. Throw in here for Lewis. Lewis looking for Russell.
Oh, great line-out sequence there from Life West.
Gold, leave it now! Gold, leave
Ball to
it!
Kenyon. Kenyon to Parsons. Parsons to Neighbor. Neighbor looking for Day. Oh, no, she finds space.
Yeah, she saw somebody come out of the gap at the defensive line a little bit and was trying to exploit that little bit of space left behind.
I agree. Hingano with ball in hand. Driving back tackle by, I think that's Hawkins.
Gold.
Nope, that's not Hawkins, sorry. Cantorna. Carnes with ball in hand. Driving forward. Kenyon out the back to Parsons. Parsons to Benson. Benson to Neighbor. Neighbor looking for space.
Pass might have looked a little bit forward there.
Yeah. It's a good thing we're not refereeing, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Benson looking for space too. Day over that ball. I believe that's who that is. Allison Day. Yep,
Yep.
Lewis charging
She is
forward.
the outside center, number 13 for Life
Perfect.
West today.
Perfect. Kenyon to Russell. Russell to Fatu. Behind
Knocked
Carnes. Looking
backwards.
for
That's
Williams.
going to go out.
It is. That's going to be a Glendale line out.
So the error count right now for Life West is beginning to stack up a little bit.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And you know what? That could work against them. However, she did just have a talk with Glendale, so it might be going both ways.
Definitely. So,
So
line
this-
out right around midfield.
This is a nail biter, right? 12-13. Line out here, Joanna Kitlinski with the throw-in. Full line out on both sides, it looks like.
Oh,
Yep, it is.
way to support.
Waters to Cantorna. Cantorna to Hawkins. Hawkins out the back to Amar. Emerald, sorry, to Broughton. Broughton looking for someone on the inside, pops back up.
Not held in the tackle there, able to gain a couple more meters.
Waters to Cantorna. Cantorna looking for space. Waters has to go into that. They'll need a step in scrum half.
Green, lead it. Thank you.
Hawkins looking to be the scrum half. To Farmer. Farmer busting through, looking for Broughton.
Great offload.
Caitlin Broughton from Life University. Great carry. She's a rookie for the Glendale Merlins as well. Julie Tordonato looking for space. Chooses forward. Carly Waters bouncing back and forth.
And slow to get up there was Broughton in back play for the Merlins. She's finally back into the line, but still.
Waters to Learned. Learned finding space. Cantorna, Tordonato out to Erke.
She went without it. Advantage now, and they'll stop it back for the knock-on.
They are. They're going to bring it back. We're going to get a scrum down here for Life West.
So once again, the way it's been, it seems like just the small things have been keeping this game so close. Little errors, little lapses in concentration, and
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed, from both sides.
Right.
You know, a high tackle here, a knock on there. It's those little things that keep it. They're the great equalizer, right?
no doubt about that, none whatsoever.
So here we're going to have a scrum down again to Life West.
Crow.
Right about on the 22, but outside the 22.
Fine.
Ball put in by Kenyon.
Set.
Ball in, strike by Lewis.
Got about 5 minutes
Go.
to go here in the half on our watch.
Seaver to Kenyon. Kenyon to Williams. That did a little wing insert there. Glendale with their wall built. Russell running forward.
And that's a good idea usually to get the wing insert, but now they'll...
Parsons to kick away to relieve some pressure.
That was
Looking
brought
at
back.
Nash.
That was brought back inside the 22, so she could not have kicked a touch.
Correct.
Oh, nice kick through from
Amaral.
Amaral.
Looking
But even
Hingano
better
with ball in
coverage.
hand. Tackled by Farmer and I think Eric.
That would be number 4. That was Charlotte Thompson.
Oh, was it Thompson? Ooh, lots of language down there. Sorry, we can't bleep that out. This is live coverage.
And a knock on, it appears.
Sounds like things are getting pretty crazy down there in those breakdowns.
Getting a little chippy.
Yep, hearing people talking to each other like that. So, referee Roach definitely controlling all of those things to keep the game in check. So, good job on her.
Green was moving forward.
So, ball unplayable. So, it's going to be Green's ball because they were the ones that were moving forward.
Yep.
So, scrum down, Life West
You guys
Gladiatrix.
were moving forward and no one was wanting to play the ball, so unplayable.
So we'll get a
Yep.
scrum just inside the Life West 10-meter line.
Really like this ref mic. I like being able to hear what's going on the field.
And our producer, Kyle Grover, said he loves it too. It adds the extra dimension.
It does. It's just great. Ball in by Kenyon. Kenyon back to Seaver. Seaver with the pick. Seaver hard carry. Brought down just inside the 50. Kenyon out to Hingano. Hingano taken down by 2 Merlins. Strasko over the top. Out to Lewis.
This is great movement here from Life West.
It is, it is. Kenyon to Parsons. Parsons with the bounce, not picked up.
And
to
that was
Barnes.
knocked on, I think, that second one. Yes.
Let's see, was it? It sure was. Good call, Kevin. Good call.
Running back the whole time.
Yeah, the first one looked like it went through the feet of Parsons, but then the second take, I think that was Carnes. Yeah,
yep.
Bitsy Carnes
Yep.
trying to
Trying
take
to
that
clean it
one.
up, right? So we can make something of it.
And she just kind of clapped it.
Yeah.
At the breakdown.
Didn't make it. Ended up going forward. All right, so we'll have a scrum down to the Merlins. Okay, Glendale Merlins, number 9, Carly Waters. She is a Penn State graduate, as is their fly half, Gabby Cantorna.
Set.
Lots of young college grads on this Glendale Merlins team.
Free kick coming here.
Going to from Carmen Farmer. Carmen Farmer looking for wings. That's Deanna Nash. D. Nash driving forward. Good breakdown work there by the Merlins. 9 to 10. 10
Oh,
to
great tackle coming out of the defensive line there by the Gladiatrix.
Looked a little high to me, but I guess everything is okay.
I think
Cantorna looking for space. She's found space. Can she go? She's looking for help. Looking for help.
Leave it now, Green!
Yep, Green is not able to get that ball.
Never
Waters
onside.
to Broughton.
Advantage, Green.
Broughton.
Is she gonna get that down? Yes!
Gets it down. Yep. Try Caitlin Broughton.
Really good work there, and they had the advantage.
Great
Just
ball
the
movement.
support play as well. As Broughton came in there, realized that there was going to be that breakdown. It was going to be stopped just short.
It was beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So that started with that Gabby Cantorna break. She just kept her feet moving.
She cut back across the grain a little bit.
Yeah.
Was brought down short. Broughton came in, was able to shoot the gap, and now Glendale has a bit of breathing space as we approach halftime.
Very nice. What are we looking for? Oh, we're almost there. We're in the 39th minute, it seems.
Milton about 3 meters in from touch. 3 for 3 thus far. 1 conversion, 2 penalties.
It looks like, let's see, Hawkins is lining this kick up, a big one. She's had some success today.
She has been very good. 3 of 3, like I just said.
Yeah, beautiful kicks.
Just great, almost clockwork form.
Temperature dropping here in Glendale, Colorado, now that the sun is completely gone.
It's only 6 o'clock. There's daylight savings time plus the time change.
Big strike from Hawkins.
That's not going to make it.
It's going to go just left of those uprights.
And that's halftime.
That's halftime. Go ahead.
So at the half, the Glendale Merlins with the try on the stroke of halftime there from the winger, Caitlin Broughton, take the lead, 18-12 at the interval. We will have the second 40 minutes, and it's going to be a great deciding 40 minutes here between the Life West Gladiatrix, who trail the Glendale Merlins 18-12 at the break. This is the 2019 USA Rugby WPL Final, live and exclusive on FlowRugby.tv. So 40 minutes left to play, and there is nothing in it at all between these two teams. 18-12 the score, as Glendale getting that late try. It went unconverted, and Life West will kick off to begin the second half. So let's hand it over to you, Kit Wagner-Ruiz.
What a match we have here. Here's Amy Neighbor with the kickoff. Kickoff's taken directly by Charlie Thompson.
Oh,
Charlie,
great movement forward.
Absolutely. Just rumbling, stumbling. Look at that. Fantastic.
She got about a good 15 meters there,
Waters
straight off the kickoff. That went backwards.
Waters looking for Cantorna, got to Hawkins. Waters to Learned. Learned driving through. Waters hits Cronish. Again, Cronish takes it forward. Glendale looking at the nice, just jamming it forward down there. Cantorna, Learned.
No substitutes for either team thus far, I don't believe.
I don't think so. Cantorna with the chip over the top.
Dealt with very well, diffused, and put right back the other way.
Persinger pops it right over to Cantorna. Cantorna looking for space. Yep, she finds it back over. We have a little bit of a tennis match going on here.
Oh, good bounce there.
Yep, coming right back to Glendale.
Into advantage.
Erke's hands.
It was knocked on by a Life West player trying to take control of that ball.
Yep, so Merlins will hold on to possession. To Hawkins. Hawkins looking for space. Seems to find just a little half gap. Waters looking to Cantorna. Cantorna to Kitlinski. Kitlinski gets taken down.
There. Advantage is over,
yep,
so
to
we'll play on.
Cronish driving through. Waters looking back, weak side to Kitlinski. Kitlinski just driving those legs. Such a powerful runner.
Look at how she carried the tackler there on the far side.
Absolutely. Going strong again. Into Learned's hands. Sounds like the refs are having a talk about offsides. Waters, Thompson to Erke. Erke, yep. Oh, unfortunately not straight down on that one. That was a knock-on. We're going to have a scrum down, first scrum of the half for Life West.
Just about 2 minutes in here to the second half.
Contact.
And we will have a stoppage here as...
Cronish needs a contact lens. Amy Valenta, the medical staff over there with the Glendale Merlins. Glendale Merlins head coach Luke Gross Life West Gladiatrix head coach Adrian Ferris.
And they can both be very proud of their teams, the way they have played this entire season long. These are two of the best teams in the country.
This
right
is
here.
the tiebreaker here between these two.
Like you said, they played twice. They split the regular season. So now this is the rubber match, and there's a lot of bit more import than just a.
Absolutely. There's a medal in this, a gold one or a silver one, right?
And of course, I saw the big cup downstairs in the bunker, which you will be presenting.
Yeah, so
at the end of
myself
tonight.
and Mila Sains will present the awards down on the field. All right, so referee Roach having a conversation with the scrum half about her body placement. Life West scrum here.
Just inside their own 10-meter line.
Ball in by Kenyon. Kenyon to the back with Seaver. Seaver helping dig that ball out. Pop to Kenyon. Kenyon to Parsons. A little bounce pass. Chip over the top. Looking to be taken by
it was
nobody.
It was a Life West bounce. It was charging back towards the chasers, but it just the bounce kind of screwed out of play.
Yep, sure did. Ended up out in the sidelines. So we will now have a line out to Glendale.
Right now.
Both teams' lineouts have been pretty successful here. Line out to Erke, not straight. It's a little bit too much over that outside shoulder.
So
Green
option here for Glendale.
Option for Life West. They get to
Life West.
They get to decide what they want to do. They're going to take a scrum on the 15.
I think there's a laundromat across the street. We're getting some good wafting coming in from
the dryers over there.
Yes, there is a laundromat, the little shopping center over there, and it smells like Snuggle right now. It's a beautiful smell.
Nice and clean with how cold we are.
Oh, yes.
I've become a wimp now that I live in Florida.
I can never be that way. I'm in hockey rinks too much, and I know what cold means. Funny.
Life West scrum, ball in by Kenyon. Not yet. There it is. Strike by Lewis. To the back to Seaver. Life West looking to drive a little bit with this ball at the back. Ball out.
Heard use it in the
out
background.
to Williams. Williams looking for space. Finds space. Taken down by 3 Glendale Merlins. Kenyon to Strasco. Strasco back inside to Fatou.
Great little pop pass there.
Absolutely.
By Strasco.
Kenyon to Parsons. Parsons to Day. Day looking to Hingano.
Oh, that's
not
a miscommunication.
To her. Sure
it's
is.
Still alive.
Yep, Persinger still has ball. Bundled out. Looks like by Amaral and Tordonato.
Really good work, and you could hear the Glendale bench getting very, very excited about some of the defensive play that they've had here.
Yeah, big hits get people excited, don't they?
Yep.
All right, so looks like Joanna Kitlinski is asking for space. She's a very seasoned hooker, plays for the U.S., capped eagle, looking for Carmen Farmer, the Olympian, in the back, steals that right over Bitsy Karn's hands, into the hands of Rachel Ryan. Rachel Ryan looking for space. Oh, Charlie Thompson held there, not legal, but nobody saw that.
That's a high tackle.
Here we go, high tackle there. Emerald looking to go quickly. Everybody says no. She say 4, is that what she said?
Yeah, number
Looks
4,
like Russell,
I believe.
Rose Russell looking on the high tackle there. Cantorna with ball in hand, looking to kick to get down the field a bit. Emerald and Kitlinski on the chase. With Erke on the inside.
That's going to find touch right in front of the Glendale bench.
All right, another line out for Glendale. Let's see.
And we're going to have a substitution. Number 19 for Life West, that's Haley Dieters. Will come on as...
Do you still have your pen out?
Yes, I do.
Sorry. All right, line out. Sub not coming in yet. Line out to Cronish. Looking at the maul. Farmer, first pair of hands in. Balls with Nabaldian. Driving over. Waters looking weak side, going to Learned.
But they had a lot of numbers there. Good
Sure
preparation
did.
there from the Gladiatrix.
Learned picked who she ran at, though, pretty well. So Cantorna to Tordonato. Went down. Emerald back to Hawkins. Hawkins driving Parsons. Look at that stop.
There was good pressure put on by Parsons on that initial pass across as well.
Absolutely. Rachel Ryan barreling forward. Waters going to Hawkins. Hawkins to Nabaldian. Nabaldian to Cronish. Cronish driving forward. Good ball movement here, Glendale. Oh,
Watch the side entry.
Kitlinski with space. Oh, she runs into two.
She was
oh,
looking.
no.
She was looking for a second try of
I
the
don't think
night.
she saw the other person on her
Advantage, not
right.
rolling.
Yeah.
Advantage Glendale, not rolling away. Emerald ends up with ball, driving forward. Glendale still has the advantage. Emerald over that ball. Erky.
You want the penalty?
I do love the. I mean, that's the other great thing about the ref mic.
Nabaldian. Well, Carly Waters is quite the general, so she will have those conversations with the referee.
They're just shy of the line right now.
Nabaldian going forward. She has Learned and Thompson on with her.
Try time. I think that might have been Nalbandian.
I think so. I think it was Nalbandian with that ball. Actually, it looks like Learned. Everyone's hugging Maya. So I'm going to say it was Learned.
Maya Learned, great forward try there. I mean, it was all set up by the initial run by the forward, Kitlinski.
Yep.
And then it was just pure beef right there in front.
Again, we've had these games today where forwards are just consolidating and they're just punching through. And another one right there by the Glendale Merlins. Very successful. That little tripod of forwards there just drove right through. And Maya Learned got to put it down.
So we're going to see who Haley Dieters will come on for in just a moment after this kick here.
Mackenzie Hawkins looking at the kick. It looks like we have a Life West player down in the end zone.
2 for 3 today, Hawkins. Missed one conversion, has made 2 penalties plus another conversion.
You know, beautiful kicks. Missed one at the end of last half. Been pretty spot on. Just great rugby here today. Currently an 11-point lead for the Glendale Merlins. Good strike by Hawkins.
Make it 13.
It's good. Yep, 13-point lead now by the Glendale Merlins.
Ladies and gentlemen, we still have WPL member players seeking to get to the airport. We're looking for a black Dodge Caravan rental vehicle, license plate AZEM87.
You at home are hearing that we're looking for someone whose vehicle is parked where it doesn't need to be.
You can hear the crowd chanting, Merlins, Merlins, Merlins in the background. A lot of local support here.
Kenyon having a chat with the referee.
They had it. Hold it. Time off.
Time off here.
Dieters is
What I'm saying
in.
is you're falling to the wrong
Also coming in is Mele Tamoefalau.
side. You're not going to get trapped in any trouble.
Yep,
It's
Tao.
in the tackle.
That's hard for me. Sorry, guys.
Tamoefalau.
We're good? Okay.
Looking to
Come on.
see who they are replaced. So, is that
Looks like-
Parsons?
I think Frida Fatou is off, and looks like Day is off. All right, Glendale Merlin take into Rachel Ryan. Rachel Ryan headed up the field, keeping in that north-south position. Ball to Cantorna. Cantorna clearing kick, trying
Really
to get some
good
space.
clearance, really good high kick, but an even better take there by the fullback.
Letty Hingano, great take, and she's trying to find space, and she is. She is just running right through.
Oh, great offload and an even better interception.
Emerald. Emerald, ball in hand, looking for an offload to Rachel Ryan. Rachel Ryan powering through.
Great back and forth right there, but a penalty coming here to Life West.
Not releasing there. Not releasing. Penalty to Life West. Sarah Parsons heads to the ball. Looks like she's going to kick to try to get them down the field into their attacking area. Big kick by Parsons.
Very good one, too. Got about a good 15, 20 meters there as they're just right outside the Life West 22 here to set up.
Line out here, thrown by Lewis. Looks like we have
Hold. No,
a
you're not on the mark.
four-person line out there.
Yeah, they're going to have to redo it. They were off the mark, I think, taking that
Lewis
line
was
out.
not. I think they were trying to go fast. It looks to me like Glendale may have had too many in, and so they wanted to go quick to try to pull that penalty or that free kick.
5.
Yeah, 5, yeah, you can see.
5.
Five-person line out now. Glendale pulls another in at the back. Ball to Carnes. Carnes to Kenyon. Kenyon to Taumea-Falau.
And they've won another penalty.
This is, yep. she's going to have a talk, I think.
Yep, time off here. And it's in a kickable position if Life West want to try and
I understand.
chip their way back into this game.
Rolling away, and I have a green player trying to hit her off of it, all right? That can't happen, you guys. We need to calm it down. Okay? Original player did not roll away.
So referee Roach having a conversation with the captain there, Lauren Kenyon, talking about the conversation I think that Kenyon's having with the referee during the match. So trying to calm things down, trying to keep it safe, keep everybody playing the game of rugby.
So Parsons decides to go for touch and will not find it. They'll dot it down in their own
22.
in goal, 22-meter
So
dropout.
I was concerned that she caught that in front and then went in, which would not be a 22. That'd be a 5-meter scrum, but she did not carry it in.
Make sure we're behind the kicker.
So it would be a 22-meter dropout.
No, she didn't. My AR said she did not.
Yeah, that's what.
Yep. Yeah,
Yeah.
Good
that's why we have
communication.
ARs,
Good communication.
right? Yep.
Here is
Perfect.
they will take that short.
Yep. Gabby Cantorna with the take.
Leave it now.
And a
First player didn't roll away.
penalty not rolling away there for Life West.
Not rolling away.
First player has to roll away.
Might have been on Parsons.
Yeah,
that was the last person
Parsons
to
is
get
the
up.
one backing out.
Yep, could
Said
be.
first player not rolling away. And
All right, looks like Gabby Cantorna is going to go looking for that touch line. See if they can put the Glendale Merlins farther into their attacking zone with a line out.
Well, they do a little bit. They get into the Life West half where they'll have this line out. We've played just over 12 minutes of this second half.
take a
25
step
playing
out.
12. Glendale leads Life West.
Yes, they do. Line out here by Joanna Kitlinski. Line out. It's going to hit Jenny Cronish. Beautiful line out. Hit her right at the top of that. They're going to have a maul driving forward.
They've got a lot of numbers there.
They sure do. Life West is really trying to break that apart, but they are moving, and they are moving quickly.
Very good maul there. And they've got an advantage as well, I think, for bringing it down.
Yeah, penalty advantage.
Green collapsing,
Collapsing the maul, yes.
Very good, Kevin. That's exactly right.
the ball. Green collapsing the ball.
Good work. All right, so are they in kicking range?
I don't think so. I mean, I think they have to get a little bit closer to the 22
Okay,
to
for Hawkins.
for Hawkins to try and pad the lead.
Yep, true. So Cantorna is going to look for touch, get another line out. Their lineouts have been very successful. They have quite the towers up there with Cronish and Farmer
Green, if you
and
can't
even
keep the
even
ball out,
Thompson
you have
jumping
to
as
get
well.
out. Can't be dragging it down. Thank you.
This has been just really good work here. Great team game.
Beautiful.
1 to 15 have all made big impacts today.
Beautiful line out again to
For the
Cronish.
Merlins.
Another maul. Maul driving down the field, not as quickly as the last one. Life West is, and Nabaldian driving through.
Yeah, just managed to break through a little bit there, the defense.
Yeah, Benson able to pull her down. Hawkins to Broughton. Broughton going through, one to beat in Ngannou, and she is scoring. Try time, Caitlin Broughton.
What a great try there off that shoulder.
That was gorgeous.
Broughton has good pace. We've seen it before tonight.
That was absolutely beautiful. KB has those fancy feet, and she just knows when to use them.
She
That
just
was
seemed to
gorgeous.
shrug off the tackler there at the end.
Yep. Hingano looking to come in. She had one to beat, and Hingano got her feet, but Broughton would not be stopped.
Use the fend there very well. So now it's 30-12, kick pending.
And that was beautiful play by that back line. She inserted so beautifully. Hawkins with a little easier kick this time, a little closer to the uprights. Life West in the try zone, having a chat, regrouping, bringing themselves back together.
But on a beautiful, clear, cool night, it looks like the home team has really put their stamp on this game.
That's their goal. They're in their home area, their home crowd, home field. They practice here every day, so this is just like a practice for them. I mean, definitely much harder than a practice.
Do have the chaser.
Yep, through
but
the
it's
middle,
right
through the poles. 20-point lead here for the Glendale Merlins. Great strike there by Mackenzie Hawkins. So we have, I guess, Frida Fatu, who was off for a blood sub. So she must be back on now. And who is coming off for her?
That would have to have been Tamoe Falau there, who was her blood replacement.
Kat, we
Nope.
need to stop. We need number 4 green off.
She's
Yeah.
coming. Russell, Rose
Russell.
Russell is going to come off. So I guess that means that Tamoe Falau is going to stay on.
Yeah.
All right, but no Russell. And so Frida Fatu is still
is
on.
back. Yeah, she
Okay.
is still there.
All right,
that's
kick by Neighbor.
that is poor.
That is definitely did not make a 10.
That was not the best kicks.
Yeah, and not what she was looking for, let's be honest. So, unfortunately for Life West, they're going to have to bring that back here, and we're going to have a scrum down center to the Glendale Merlins. 24 left, is that what I just heard?
Yeah,
Yep.
24
so,
left.
hey, we're right on.
We are dead accurate right now with it took some working to get a hang of this thing. But
No, we got it. So we are on with the time. So what you see at home is exactly what the time is left in this game. All right. Scrum here. Glendale Merlins. Carly Waters with the put. Strike by JoJo Kotlinski. Back to Carmen Farmer. Farmer going to pick. Oh, that's going backwards.
really good scrum and a penalty won here by
Hands in.
Life West.
I believe that's a hands-in penalty. All right, Seaver. Hingano with the hard run forward. Taken down by Emerald. To, I believe that was Huey.
Let it come now. Let it come now. Hold. There. Hold.
Yep, Kenyon to Parsons.
Tried for that short ball.
Yep, to Hingana, or to Neighbor, sorry.
You can
Neighbor's
see-
still going.
And again, Glendale, they're saying they need numbers on that blind side.
They do, but look, they came back this way because look how an overload they have there. Carnes, Waters looking to tackle Carnes.
Oh,
pushing
really
her
good,
back.
really good tackle. That was a good ball and all tackle by Waters on Carnes.
Yep, to Parsons. Parsons to Benson. Benson stopped at the line, but the ball in.
Don't leave it now.
Good
Leave
double
it
tackle
wide.
there on her.
Yep, green ball still. Kenyon to Parsons. Parsons looking out the back to Dieters. Dieters shrugging off Tornado.
Good job of
Neighbor
keeping
over
the
the
ball
top.
high as well there by her.
Yep, Kenyon to Carnes. Carnes to Williams. Ooh, Williams shrugs off KB, or Broughton. Ball back in. I believe that was Lewis. Lewis
Neighbor.
to Neighbor. Look at Neighbor's pace. Emerald Nash, she's in.
She got in.
She
Tried
is in.
What a great individual try there from Amy Neighbor. She saw a little sliver of a gap.
Yep, she sure did. She was not stopping for anything. She was going all the way. She even took a few of the Glendale Merlins with her.
Yeah, as slow to get up right there was Carly Waters, but
Can you hear me?
that's definitely something Life West needed.
Absolutely. So
check. Can you hear me?
you saw Glendale trying to call the people around to really spread that field, and Life West saw where the space was. Glendale hadn't folded over to that side yet, and they exploited it. So good job, Life West, on finding that space.
So it will be.
We can hear you.
Is that that will
I think that's
be?
Dieters with the kick.
Yeah, Haley Dieters may be coming on though. Hingano, she was 1 for 2, and now it'll be Dieters.
Yeah, it looks like Haley Dieters. Haley Dieters is a former Glendale Merlin. I actually believe we were the Glendale Raptors at the time that she played with. I played with her as well.
Crowd making a little bit of noise, trying to put her off the game.
Very rude.
Respect the kicker.
I know. So Dieters with the kick. Merlin's in the try zone having a chat, thinking about how to come back here. Dieters right through the uprights.
Shaves it through the inside of the post, and
Yep.
it's 32-19.
Successful conversion tax 7 points onto the board for Life West.
32-19.
And a lot of time. We still got 20 minutes.
We do. Honestly, this can still be anybody's game. These teams have both been scoring so quickly that anything can happen.
Time off. Time off. Yep. Time off.
We're going to have a sub.
Yep. Gina Beard, number 16, is coming in.
Sub.
Coming in for Rachel Ryan, number 6.
And a big cheer.
Yep, great game for Rachel Ryan.
There is Ryan. We'll get the subs vest right there.
Ryan away from rugby for a while, having hip surgery. Now back in the flow. Gabby Cantorna, high kick to Hingano. Oh, nope. Tamae Falau. Ball out to Parsons.
Neighbor now.
Parsons to Hingano.
Oh, good job
Hingano,
there
nice
shooting in
pace.
from Hingano. Yeah, getting that ball from Neighbor in front.
Yeah, beautiful pace.
Now they'll
Nice
move it
pass to
further out
Williams.
wide.
Coming back in. I think that's Lewis. I'm sorry, can't see that far.
Dark numbers on dark jersey.
I know, and
Distance
lights
as well.
in our face. Hingano to Benson.
Yeah, good short ball right there.
Yep, Hingano to ruck that, and Parsons too. Someone's got their hands in there. Ooh. No bueno.
They're going to call that a knock-on.
Yep, they are going to call that a knock-on. Charlie Thompson maybe a little offsides, but the knock-on happened first.
You said there maybe also hands in at the ruck as well.
I'm watching Glendale really slow this ball down, so I don't know if there were hands in or if they started to get the poach and then realized that they did not have rights to that ball, so they took their hands away. Both teams seem to be listening pretty well to the referee when she says, hands away, roll away, that kind of thing. So hopefully it stays that way.
Yet to see a booking. Not that many penalties per side. A great final and great officiating for the final by Ms. Roach.
Absolutely.
Crouch! Fly! Set!
Scrum to Glendale Merlins. Ball in by Carly Waters. Strike to JoJo Kitlinski. Carmen Farmer opening up for Waters. Waters to Cantorna. Cantorna with the chip through.
Nice.
Look at the field. Look at Caitlin Broden trying to race Williams.
That is a great chase.
Look at them. Look at him go, and the ball is out of bounds, and I believe that's going to be a Glendale Merlins ball.
Yeah, that was kicked out by Alana Williams.
Yeah.
Great chase. Credit Broughton there for forcing the pressure and forcing Williams to bundle it into touch.
Yeah, absolutely.
If she wasn't there, she could have tried to run it back, maybe chip it back up over top.
Too much pressure. She couldn't gather the ball.
But now it's a 5-meter line out.
It is. What do you think? I'm betting a maul here.
I'm thinking they go to Farmer and then just try pushover.
Yeah. We'll see.
Farmer's been
or
really,
Cronish. Cronish is also really great in the air.
Yeah, they've been really safe
Cronish
hands.
in the air. Yep. It's to Cronish. First hands on his Farmer. Looking to drive this maul in. Life West doing well to try to stop it. Rolling the maul a bit. Rolling.
Got to pick off
Still
the side,
rolling.
it appears.
It's going. They're in the try zone.
Try there, you
try
heard it.
there for the Glendale Merlins.
A pushover.
Yep. Pushover with the maul. Try time. Glendale Merlins. Beautiful take off of that lineout by Jenny Cronish, Harvard grad, with a drive in straight to hands of Carmen Farmer. I'm going to bet that Carmen Farmer gets that try.
And it was all set up by the really good pressure put on that kick.
By Caitlin Broden.
Absolutely. Who forced Williams to put it into touch, set up the attacking lineout, and Glendale's not going to be stopped from there.
Not at all. Absolutely gorgeous. So one substitution here for the Merlins, and that's it. And only, what do we have? Two?
Two substitutions for Life West. Yep. Yeah, one for the Merlins.
Not many. So both still have fresh benches if they need some players. Looks like I see a jacket coming off of AK Anna Karen Pendraza down here for Life West.
She started at scrum half the other night in their semifinal.
Big kick here for Hawkins.
NYRC.
Yep, AK Pendraza, Lindenwood graduate.
NYRC, of course, won the bronze final earlier over Atlanta Harlequins, whom Glendale beat in their semifinal.
Yes, they did.
"22 meters out, 5 meters in for touch here for the fellow Lindenwood Lion, Mackenzie Hawkins.
Nice strike by Hawkins.
That's
Holy
good.
moly, that was good. Beautiful kick by Mackenzie Hawkins.
Go ahead.
Man,
Green
look at that
11
leg.
off.
A
Green
huge
11.
pressure
Green
kick.
11.
Green 11 off.
So Williams is coming off. So that'd be Alona Williams coming off to be replaced by
Anna Karen Pendraza.
AK Pedraza.
Let's see if she stays at 9 or if, nope, looks like they're going to send Kenyon to wing.
Green 11's being subbed. That's what.
Or fullback,
Or fullback,
maybe.
and maybe Hingano to wing. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to slot her out onto this near side.
Looks like it. So Dieter's at center, maybe. Guess we'll see. We'll see when they line up.
Yep.
Green 14. They made a mistake. Green 14.
No, excuse me. 14 came off. That was Pearsonger.
You need to come to this side. Time's off.
Did Pearsonger come off, or was it Williams?
So, I think Williams is supposed to come off, but I guess is that right? No.
No, Williams is coming off.
What number does Williams have on?
Williams is wearing 11.
Yep. So it was 11 off.
Right.
Very high kick. Cronish underneath it.
Good safe hands there once again.
Very nice. Waters to Nabaldian. Nabaldian to Erke. Erke and Nabaldian, Penn State grads.
Another sub coming in here for Glendale. Here is Kelsey O'Brien getting ready.
Yep. Kelsey O'Brien, scrum half.
Leave it.
To Gina Beard. Gina Beard battling through the line. to Learned, sorry. To Cantorna. Cantorna with a kick over. Look at that chase by Broughton again.
We're looking for Julia Buscher. Julia Buscher to the white tent atop the bunker. Julia Buscher.
Looks like referee Roche talking about offsides. Ball in hand, Benson. Benson is stopped right at the gain line.
Tackle.
Really good work here for both teams at the breakdown.
Yeah, Amy Neighbor, ball in hand. Looks like she and Hingano did not communicate well about
And
that.
we've got
and
a
there was
knock on by Life West.
Yes, we do. About 15 minutes left in this game.
9.
Gold
And so-
9 off. So Carly Waters will be replaced by Kelsey O'Brien.
So Waters comes off.
Yep.
O'Brien will finish out the game in
Yeah.
scrum half, and you can see all the hugs coming as she comes back to the bench.
You're doing awesome. Keep working hard.
And I agree with that with
Yeah.
Kat Roach, the assessment from
Absolutely.
one
This
of
is a
her
tough game
ARs.
because these players are definitely going to push their limits. You know, we already saw them in the breakdowns, pushing their limits with hands on, with not rolling away, rolling the wrong direction. You know, Kat really has to be careful with that and keep the game clean and flowing smoothly. Gina Beard down right now with Amy Valenta looking at her.
another sub coming on. It's going to be Nicole Wanamaker,
Yep.
who is going to be
Wanamaker in
coming
for
on for
Amaral.
Amaral. And another big ovation for the Brazilian.
Yep, Amaral had a fantastic game. Wonderful rugby. All right, so we're going to have a scrum down here. Looks to me like this will be ball in hand of Kelsey O'Brien. It will be a Glendale Merlins scrum. Kelsey O'Brien, Air Force graduate. Man, so many young players out there.
Really bodes well for the future of American rugby
really
ahead of the
does.
2021 World
It
Cup.
really does. All of this growth, all of this young talent, it's fantastic. Ball in, Kelsey O'Brien. Strike by Kitlinski. Back to Farmer. Farmer looking for space. Farmer going forward. Nice takedown there
And as
by
we-
Pendraza. O'Brien, Cronish to Nabaldian. Nabaldian driving forward. O'Brien, Kitlinski. Kitlinski taken down by 3.
Leave it.
Referee Roche says to leave it. Gina Beard going almost alone. Here's her friends. There we go. Going back weak side. Kitlinski. Kitlinski finds a little bit of space. They are breaking the gain line every time.
And this is just good
That
wear.
ball is
they've,
out.
They've worn them down, it seems, right now, Glendale.
You know, nope, ball just got turned over. I will tell you that do not count Life West out. They might be down a few points, but they are still going to be feisty. Lewis with the breakthrough.
Advantage is over.
Advantage over now.
Yep. Ooh, Neighbor with the pickup. Good pickup there. They do have an overload right now on that weak side.
But really good blitz defense to get in there
Yeah.
on Neighbor as she was collecting that ball.
Right, well, and Broughton's out there turning back and forth, trying to make sure no one comes around. Dieter's over the top. There we go. Ball to Hingano. Hingano, find space. Find
Oh.
space. Letty Hingano.
Good 2 tackle breaks
Yeah,
right there from
absolutely
Hingano.
beautiful. Yep, to Parsons. Soft defense here by Merlins. Persinger. Wanamaker, great tackle. Ooh, Wanamaker in the way.
That's going to be a penalty.
Yep, sure is.
Actually, that was the number 10. That was Cantorna.
Cantorna.
Yeah.
All right, Parsons with the kick, looking for the line out.
Substitution, gold 2.
So now Kitlinski will come off. It'll be number 20, Amandine Chatelier, to replace her at hooker.
Yep, Amandine Chatelier, Chatty as we call her, will go in for Jojo Kitlinski. She will go to back row, and Gina Beard will probably go to front row.
And Kitlinski, who got that first try, comes off, and she will get a good round of applause here, and then the overcoat.
Kat Roche making sure the numbers are right in the line out. Throw by Lewis. Ball is knocked on there by Green.
Yeah,
Scrum down to
almost
Merlins.
taken against the feed there by Glendale. Couldn't tell, was that Farmer in at the back or?
You know, Farmer or Cronish, I know one has a scrum cap, one doesn't, but
Yeah,
they're
it was
menaces in the air.
Yeah, it might have actually been one of the supporting players.
Green, the last drive on that scrum was great. If you had kept your feet, you would have gone over number 1.
Roche giving some praise to the front row of Life West, letting them know that they were doing exactly what she asked.
Yeah, bring it
A
up,
way to
guys.
keep it going that way, right?
As we come up here on 10 minutes to go, Life West trailing by 20, and you can already sense there's some high fives going around
Crouch!
amongst the Glendale Merlins and their supporters.
Absolutely.
Set!
Time really of the essence here.
Scrum moving backwards, ball to Cantorna, Cantorna to Hawkins, Hawkins to Tornado who breaks through the line.
Good little half
gap,
break.
absolutely. Oh,
But a
penalty.
penalty to Life West here.
Yeah.
Not releasing the ball, I
Not
believe.
releasing, so Pendraza, quick ball to Tamafalau.
Continuing to drive forward. They're getting Neighbor in position as well.
Pendraza to Lewis, nice drive backwards there.
Leave it, goal!
I believe by Erke. Pendraza to Benson, Benson to Parsons, Parsons to Hingano. Hingano looking for Kenyon out there. Kenyon looking for Dieters. Dieters in supporting role there.
Glendale has to like this right now, really bogging down the Gladiatrix and causing this time to creep inexorably towards 80
Beautiful
minutes.
breakdown work, Glendale. You see that counter hook was gorgeous, but it also allowed Parsons to break through. So definitely need to keep our defensive line there.
She didn't have support there.
Nope.
On that great run.
Strasco in at 9. Neighbor.
Oh, there's an overlap.
Yep. Cantorna. Could you keep her on the outside?
Life West.
Kelsey O'Brien trying to make it so that Persinger cannot round the corner and center it. Make it a little harder for them to get that kick.
What a great overlap right there for the Gladiatrix there. They had a 2-to-1 on this near side. Persinger just had a walk-in basically.
Yeah, Amy Neighbor came over, and that gave them that overload, which allowed them to come in there on the side.
Yeah, this is Dieters taking. She was successful last time out.
Yeah, big kick here for Dieters from the 5-meter line.
And they're taking it quickly. Notice how quickly they lined up and got back.
Yeah, not a lot of time left in this match.
Only about
9 minutes, 9 minutes?
9 minutes, yeah.
We don't know if we're still on with our time. We were good earlier, but
Yes.
who knows?
And Dieters puts it
Strikes
well
it
wide.
a little bit left, yep. So they're going to hustle themselves back because they really, really want to get going.
8 minutes left, yeah.
Look at us. We're on.
Just about there, yeah.
So 8 minutes left in this WPL 2019 final championship. Okay, we have another substitute in for Glendale, and it is, it's Q is what they call her.
That'd be Aquile Okine, I believe.
Yep, she goes by Q.
8 minutes.
8 minutes left, so we are just about bang on.
Looks like Nabaldian, Learned, and Cronish have all come out of the match. Looks like we have Q in. Another Brazilian is off the bench as well. We have...
That'd be Francine Alves Amaral.
I think so. Let me check numbers. So we have Chatelier in.
Also,
17 is in.
That'd be, that's Okine.
At 19.
19 is Joanna McElroy.
Oh. McElroy is in as well.
Lots of changes, and we're trying to keep you abreast of them here late on.
18 is the other one.
Yeah, 18, that's Alves Amaral, Francine Amaral. I wonder who did McElroy go in for? Was that...
Probably Cronish.
Yeah.
McElroy is a lock.
Yeah, definitely Cronish there.
Green.
As they're
Right here.
trying to empty the bench right now and get the fresh legs on.
Take a step out.
They still have quite a lead. All right, line out here. Q with the throw in.
First throw here for Okine, and it's a good short take.
It's low, but it was a cleanly won ball. Absolutely perfect. They're going to maul a little bit here. O'Brien to get that ball out, going to Chatelier. Chatty with the running right through the line. And Broughton to support.
Really good line run there to gain some space as well as some meters.
I don't know who that carry was. I think that might have been McElroy. To Farmer. Farmer hard charging forward.
Tackle now. Take a step for me. Thank you.
O'Brien. With ball to McElroy. To Cantorna. Cantorna to...
Oh, that looked forward.
Knock on.
Knock on,
looking for Tornado, and definitely didn't make it there. Life West on attack now. Persinger looking to go one-on-one with Wanamaker.
Advantage is over.
Advantage over. Pendraza. Ball 2. It looks like they had another substitute
Yeah, they
come
had
in.
another sub come in. That might have been, was that Mulatalo?
Got it.
Or no, it's Hayward. Jet Hayward, number 17.
Hayward. Hayward in on that last carry. To Seaver.
High.
Seaver
High
in.
tackle, high tackle.
High
is the
tackle,
call.
Chatelier on Seaver. Seaver still down. I believe that's Seaver.
Yes. And the medical staff will come in and attend to her as we play on.
We are playing on Hayward. Is that what you told me who came in?
Yeah,
And
Jet
to-
Hayward, 17.
Beautiful. Hayward, Neighbor. Neighbor out to Hingano. Hingano tackled by Cantorna. Back to Pendraza.
And another Life West player is
sorry,
down.
to Kenyon.
Right in
Kenyon to
right
Parsons.
in space, so it's 13 against 15 right now.
Parsons to Hayward. There's 3 Life West players down currently.
And
to Carnes.
And there's also a Glendale player very slow to get up, so the attrition.
Advantage.
Another high tackle advantage coming here for Life West. Is a short
Oh,
ball.
Hingano
Great
running
move.
through. Hingano.
Bowling
nice
over
tackle. Number 22.
And we're going to go back
Madison
to the
Slot.
penalty advantage. And we'll get a
Carnage.
stoppage for.
Oh, man, there's people down everywhere.
Captain.
You talk about putting your body on the line for a title. We have seen that as there were 3 separate Life West players down
Gold coming in.
at one time.
Prevent the ball from going forward.
So eventually we get that final penalty that was not rolling away against the Merlins.
I've got 5 minutes. Time's still off.
Yeah, time is still off. About 5 minutes left to go. And
Okay.
So it looks like Letty Hingano slow to get up here. That is okay.
Okay. Okay. Game entry, scrum is chosen.
Five-meter scrum coming up here for Life West.
The Life West scrum, 5 meters out from their try
After
line.
the referee, yellow card to Glendale Merlins.
So-
Ultimately, Life West selects for a scrum down.
So they eventually give a yellow card to Glendale. She's got the overcoat on, but it'll be 14 against 15
Yep,
for the
rest of
duration.
the game. Yeah, for the rest of this match.
think they're
About
lower,
4.5 minutes left.
Check. We're all good. Thank you, guys.
All right. So we have a ball in for Life West Gladiatrix.
Fine.
This will be AK Pendraza with the put in.
She started at scrum half yesterday.
Put in, strike by Lewis. Back to Seaver. Ball is cleanly at the back, trying to drive it over there. Life West is being very successful.
Unbinding!
Uh-oh, someone's
Unbinding in the
unbound
scrum.
from the scrum.
You have advantage.
They have
You
the
had
advantage.
Looks like we're trying to, Jen Seaver trying to push over that
Oh,
line.
and they knocked down the referee there, but Roach is right back up. But Allie Roach right back up.
Very nice. Way to pop right back up. KB out there calling them over. Calling over for more defense. Oh, Neighbor with the ball in hand. Parsons with a little inside dish.
And it was a good idea right there to try and take him back. Still penalty advantage you hear for the scrum infraction.
That might have been, that was Amaral with the tackle. Driving forward. They're down in a space. I can't see the numbers very well. Ball out weak side. Carnes, Parsons. Oh, Parsons hard driving. Oh,
She's
and it's
in.
a try.
Try awarded.
That was her move.
And it'll be very quick work to get the tee out there and take the conversion. As Life West has cut it to 10 points right now. Kick pending, trying to set up a grandstand finish with only about 3 minutes left to go.
Absolutely. There is still time left. I said earlier that it's anybody's game, right? So we are trying to take this game to 10 points. Neighbor down. Dieter's taking the kick.
Parsons getting the try there. Dieter's setting up very quick. 15 meters in from touch. Looks good in flight. And it is. So Life West now 39-31 they trail. And not much time left as they come back to the mark.
2 minutes.
2 minutes left,
2 minutes
you heard.
left, we hear from referee Roach. That means not much time left. So Glendale, if you're Glendale here, what are you looking to do? Maybe slow the ball down a little bit.
Maybe take it up high or something. Try and pin them back or a longer restart.
Yeah, maybe pin them back down in that corner so that it's a little slow for them to get out. Or take it back. Or take it back with a nice short ball right here in front of, is that Huey?
Yep.
Deep ball. Looking to Strasco. Strasco ball in hand. Looking to attack. Tackled by the lock pair there.
90 seconds left on our clock.
Benson with the carry. Taken down by 3 Merlins. Fatu playing with her hair down now. Neighbor with ball in hand. Pedraza looking weak. Weak to Hayward. Don't know who is out there.
Real short
Oh,
time
I'm
here
sorry,
now,
that was Kenyon.
as that was
Parsons.
Kenyon who moved out to that wing during
Parsons
the
to
sub.
Strasco.
Man, it's never onside.
Knock on.
No, that was a never onsides by Hawkins.
Oh,
Seaver
really
looking
good
for
line
space.
break.
Hingano with ball in hand. Taken down by Wanamaker.
really good lofted pass to Hingano there.
Pendraza
This
to
is great
Carnes.
from Light.
Carnes to Persinger. Persinger taken out of bounds by Farmer. Ball in
Ball is
Wanamaker's
still in
hands.
play.
Yeah, it is now Glendale Merlin ball. Kelsey O'Brien, ball in hand.
Knock
Oh,
on.
knock on.
And there's an injured player there for the Gladiatrix, but not a lot of time left. And time off now here.
Our clock looks like something like 30 seconds left.
We remind you we will have the naming of the MVP as well as the awards presentation. Kit will be going down there. I'll be leading you through that.
Thank you for all of you who have tuned in this evening for this whole day.
What a great day of rugby.
Oh,
Just
it sure has.
5 incredible games, one after another.
I know. Fantastic rugby, all very close games, all hard-hitting games. This speaks very well for the WPL. Just fantastic league of fantastic women's programs.
And fantastic people here that I've had the chance to meet.
Absolutely.
There's a late sub. We're going to get a very late replacement. That appears to be Morel Raza coming on. Time is back on, and not much of it left here.
Get Maraza in for Hingano.
They're taking their time.
Glendale is in no rush.
And look at them all on the bench area right now. In the technical area, they are ready to sprint on there and celebrate a well-earned win.
Well, a little history. Glendale Merlins, for the last 4 years in a row, have been second place.
They are definitely wanting to return to the top of the mountain.
The last time that Glendale won was 2015. So I guess that is 4 years. 3 years of national championships, they've been second place.
And the wait
Tackle
just
by,
about ready to be over.
It sure is.
We've got red time
Hayward
up
with the
on
ball.
our board.
We do. Parsons ball in hand to Neighbor. Taken down by Tordonato. Ball out to Kenyon. Kenyon looking for space around that corner, trying to put
She's
one
in
more
touch.
down.
That's game.
That's game. Glendale Merlins, WPL National Champions 2019.
The wait is over,
Congratulations.
and the home team will come away with it. And we will have the
Glendale
ceremony.
Merlins.
You've got to get down
I
there.
do. I got to go down to the field. So thank you all for tuning in. It's been such a pleasure being here all day with you, Kevin. I appreciate it. I'm headed to the field. Thank you all.
So for Kidder.